Alrighty. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for having me. I'm your host, Davin Dave or Daddy. Don't call me the last one, though. Today, we're going to be taking adventures in this player, Isaac, who is a demon mix ice power type guy. And this is not his first session of the entire game, but his first session of the new game, Us, the Great Neuron. Please enjoy, sit back, and relax while you see some amazing things. Eli is an amazing player, an exceptional player. You're going to enjoy it, I promise. All right, let's get started. All right, Eli, I'm back.
Okay.
You ready?
Yeah.
Perfect. So, Eli, after going on a walk into the forest later in the night, it's around 10 o'clock at night, where all of a sudden you randomly feel this wave of exhaustion come over you, and you pass out in the cold. And you finally wake up. It's around 2 hours later, where you hear this sniffling coming from around you, coming from like right next to you. You are currently lying on your left side at the moment, away from this sniffling. And you can feel the warmth coming off of this thing. It is a very large creature sniffing you. And your intuition, one moment. Immediately, your intuition and intelligence, due to your intelligence, you can tell that it is a animalistic creature, something with a large amount of fur and a wet nose. It is also big, but it's not extremely aggressive at the moment.
Can I turn around and look at it?
You want to turn around?
Yeah.
You sure?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. As you... hold on. As you turn around, you see this large bear just sitting there with these strange horns coming out of its neck. And it just starts backing up and starts growling and snarling at you. As you can see, it is now aggressive.
Okay, I want to act bigger than the thing.
You want to act bigger than it?
Yes.
So
I want to make myself seem as big as possible.
Okay, so that would be that would actually be your charisma.
5.
Let's see if your intelligence. Okay. So what is your intuition, Eli?
3.
Okay. So your intuition tells you that maybe acting bigger might work. It might. And your intelligence? 10. So
No, my intelligence is not as big.
I know it's a 5, but I saw it. So
My intelligence is not a 5, it's a 3. Well, yeah, it is a 5 actually. No.
I do appreciate you I appreciate that, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, so 23, that's 19 plus 4, you got... Okay. So your intelligence also tells you that this could be a subspecies of... a very strong subspecies of something like a mix of a grizzly and a polar bear. You can't really tell which is the dominant side, though. You can also tell that this thing has divine magic with it.
Fine, okay. I wanna try just yell at it to get out of here. Go on.
Your charisma is a 5. So as you yell at it, 19, 6, so that's a low roll on 10, minus 4. Okay, so it does work. This thing is actually kind of intimidated. How did you want to make yourself look bigger?
Just like puff up my chest, point my arms out, stand straight, stuff like that.
Okay, yeah, no, it does work. This thing turns around and runs off.
Alright.
As everything does return to normal.
I can't see anything.
Oh, right, I apologize. There you go. Okay, so you are now in the middle of what appears to be nowhere. You can see off to your right, and off to your right, which would be south, you can see a very large pond, as you are sitting atop a mountain at the moment.
Okay, which way is the moon?
The moon?
Yeah.
The moon, you can't actually see the moon. It is a new moon.
Oh. Okay.
And yes, I do know that you can see a new moon, but it is very not visible.
Mm-hmm. Alright, well, I want to start walking towards the pond.
Okay. By the way, I didn't tell you what was like west, east, or north because of you were looking south at the start. Actually, when the bear ran off, you can see even higher mountains east. East is this way, right? Yeah, east.
So, yeah, I want to go down to the pond.
The pond does appear to be very, rather a good distance away.
Okay.
And due to the fact that you're in Alaska, okay, 1 is good, 2 is bad. Okay. So, I would like to introduce one more mechanic, or a couple more mechanics to you. This is just going to be the newer one. You can request encounters.
Okay.
Jasper really explores it most. He says, as I look around or something, when you look around, you're looking for something, and something will find you. So if you want an encounter, you can request one. That is just an out-of-character thing. If you're in character, it's looking around. And by the way, it's that one specific phrase that causes an encounter. Looking around.
Wait, that's all you have to say, looking around?
Yeah, I want to look around. I'd like to look at my surroundings. That's normal. I'll just tell you what's going on. By the way, all of this white stuff is just like snow on the ground.
I thought it was raining and those look like puddles.
As it is just getting a bit darker outside. Nah, puddles would be blue.
Them are not blue? Oh, thank you.
My really cheap tactic of making a new map.
Alright, do I know what time it is?
No you do not, but you can tell it is definitely late at night at the moment.
Okay.
As you do get a small, like, weird imagination of your breath almost taking life in a way. You get the weird sense of impending doom, yet your breath takes life.
Okay. Well, it's getting kind of late. I'm gonna build an igloo.
Okay. As off in the distance, far in the distance, you do see a person walking with like a light or something. It looks like a person.
But is it?
You can't tell at the moment.
Alright. I want to just continue building my igloo.
How are you going to build an igloo? You only have snow.
Using my ice.
Oh, does your character know how to use his ice powers?
No, but I'm gonna figure it out.
Does your character know that he has ice powers?
Probably.
Alright, I'm playing a game of Where's Waldo right now. I need to find your pixel again. There it is. Okay, I'm gonna take a break for a second. I need to go to the restroom. I'll be right back.
Absolutely, yes.
Cool. Okay. So now we're gonna do the system that I call reverse encounter dices, or fallback dices. So it is a dice that gives you a negative encounter. So because you've had a positive encounter and that one's going to work out, or it might not, you're going to get a negative encounter to kind of enforce what might happen in the story. 39. Okay, this is going to be really simple then. Not easy, but simple. Okay, just bear with me here for a second.
Also, Davin, yes, my character knows how to use his powers.
Okay, I will keep that in mind. And I'll have to update your character sheet in a second then.
Okay.
Alright. Ooh, there it is. Found it. Okay. So you see this little thing kind of just flying by you just a little bit. It does. No, it's actually rather small, like a foot in length, or sorry, 3 feet in length, but like a couple, like a half a foot in diameter. Or sorry, height.
Okay. Can I go over and pet it?
Your intuition. Okay, so your natural intuition says that it does appear to be okay to pet it, but you might have to be careful. And your bonus intuition, which would just be a 6. Oh my goodness. Okay, so your bonus intuition is right on point. You get an immediate feeling of, we should not go pet that. That will damage us somehow.
Oh. Okay.
It also tells you that it's passive until you go up to it.
Alright, so I'm just gonna let it wiggle by while I'm making my igloo.
What was that?
I'm gonna let it pass through while I'm making my igloo.
As it does just pass through. It is glowing, by the way, which is why I moved it to the separate layer. Oh gosh, another game of Where's Waldo? Come on. You know what? I'll just do this. Dang it.
There's that crow. Yeah. I don't have a last name, apparently.
Okay. What are you doing all the way out in the middle of nowhere?
I don't know. I felt exhausted, fell asleep, ended up here.
You felt exhausted. Where did you decide to go to sleep?
I don't know. It's just like I passed over.
Okay. Also, Eli, another little tidbit of things that you can do is you can make up things about your character's past as long as it's not too overpowered.
Okay, can I go ahead and give myself a last name?
Yeah. If you say Newton, I'm gonna laugh. As the guys, you can see the guy's owl just kind of like moving its head back and forth, just looking at, it kind of does appear to be looking at stuff, but its head is moving so quickly.
Okay. Hey, Davin, I'll be right back, okay? I'm sorry I have to go like this.
How long are you gonna take?
Like 5 minutes tops.
Alright, so the guy is just kind of sitting here and looking off in the distance, just left and right, and he kind of just pulls out this flyer, piece of paper from his pocket, and he hands it over to you, offering you to grab it, and he says, "Have you seen this man?"
Let's see it.
Alright. As you see this guy.
No, I haven't. Why?
He's wanted. Like, really wanted. He's a murderer.
Of what?
Huh?
Of what?
What do you mean, of what?
I mean, what did he murder?
People. Many people. He would go into a hospital and exploit the fact that people are sick and kill them all.
Oh. I see. Well, this man truly needs to, not live anymore, or get caught and be captured.
The guy kind of just steps back and says, "Why are you talking so weird?"
I'm sorry, I'm just exhausted. Do you need help looking for this man?
Yes.
Do you care if I tag along with you?
No, I don't care just as long as you won't get in the way. I sent out one of my buddies to go look for him. I don't know where he's at, though.
Oh, just a heads up, you might want to watch out. There's like some kind of bear roaming around here with like some divine powers.
Oh, yeah, no, I know. They're called holy bears. They're really passive if you just sit still.
Well, you want to get a move on?
Yeah, the only problem is I just don't know where to look.
Oh.
I'm thinking he's in that forest up north.
Alright, let's go there.
As you want to start walking off?
With him, yes.
Okay, as he's gonna follow, alright. As you do, you pass by your igloo, you can feel yourself just kind of like... You are exhausted. Your hands are shaking due to the exhaustion. Your body is trembling and your breath is actually cold.
Wait, like actually cold?
Like, your breath is cold. Like you can see the fog coming from your... sorry, not the fog, the smoke. The fog or whatever coming from your breath due to how cold it is compared to the air.
So wait, wouldn't my body be immune to cold, though?
As you do continue walking off.
So, what do you, well, I didn't ask that. What's your name?
As he does kind of just ignore the question and just keeps walking.
Hey.
What?
Are you going to tell me anything about you?
He kind of just like... You can't see his face, but he does just look at you and says, "That is none of your business right now."
Okay. As I want to be on guard just a little bit more.
How so? How so?
Like, I want to be ready in case he tries something.
Okay. As you can, both of you can kind of feel the tension in the air, just in between you two.
So what's the reward for this, man?
So what's what?
What's the reward for this, man?
As he says, I'm not gonna tell you that either. One moment.
Okay.
As you do see this person in front of you.
Wait, what person? Let me see again.
This person. As I do need to go design that character because as Eli encountered this lady.
Okay.
As she does seem to be rather nervous.
Hey, I'm chill, man.
As her two legs lower down and then they just kind of pierce into the ground. She whips around and says, "Who are you?"
I'm Isaac Costa.
Huh.
Costia.
Yeah, a sickle. Well, no, because sickles are normally like more curved than they are spear. here, so I'm thinking it's more like a... I'm thinking it's more like this. Did you know, actually, fun fact, pole arms are actually used, were actually used on horses in like a large sweeping motion. People who carried these were actually respected.
Oh, it's a halberd.
Somewhat, like, it just turned into a curved blade at the end. Like a large sickle, or, a scythe.
Okay.
Yeah. So, yeah, no, you said that your name is Isaac Kosia.
Yeah.
She looks, she kind of looks at you and starts waltzing, forwards, and you can see she is big. She's around 13 feet tall. Her spider body is massive, but her normal human body is around the size of you, or actually a little shorter. Quite a bit, like 5'9". So, you're 6'6", right? Mm-hmm. Okay. Oh, negative. Oh, cool. So, she asks you, are you a part of the royal family?
What royal family?
I'll take that as a no. What of the regal family?
What?
The Leon family.
Oh, yeah, sure.
You're part of the Leon family.
Wait, out of character, Davin. Can I do that without majorly screwing my skill?
I can't answer that.
Oh. No, I'm not.
Then why did you say yes at the beginning?
Davin, can I take that back? Because I didn't know if I could.
No, you cannot.
Oh, sorry. I thought you said Koskia family.
Eli, what's your charisma?
5.
5?
I'm very exhausted right now. Like, I'm about to collapse.
Okay, so due to your exhaustion, you're gonna have a slight negative on charisma. So 5, okay. D20 plus 10. So D20 plus 10. Plus 10, okay. And I'm, minus...
Eli, play it cool.
3.
Just use your exhaustion as an excuse to pass out.
So this last roll has nothing to do... Okay, so D20 plus 9. Okay, 14, 11. So she looks at you, and as you say this, she says, very well. As you can see, the gold around her kind of just change a little bit of color.
Yeah, I'm sorry if I misheard you. I'm just, like, really exhausted, like, about to pass out.
Ooh, she actually does believe you. She does. She believes you. And the gold changes back to normal. And apparently she lights up the entire area. So, okay. As she does walk forward... Whoa, what was that? Oh, hey, Jasper. Not for notes, don't worry.
I just want to kind of stumble over myself, like, out of exhaustion.
You want to stumble over yourself?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, nearly fall, but catch myself, just barely.
Okay, yeah, so as you nearly fall, but catch yourself, this lady, rushes up to you, and she says, are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
What happened?
My legs just kind of went weak.
Oh. I'm sorry to hear that. Would you like to ride on my back?
Really? Are you sure?
Yeah. Your friend there, well, I know him, so... I trust you'll not do anything.
Okay. Thank you.
What's your intuition and
hobby.
intelligence?
Intuition is 3, and I believe my
Intelligence is 5. So, okay, in a way to explain this, so your intuition is always backed up by your intelligence, and vice versa. I call this an assisting stat. So for something like this, due to your intuition being 3 and your intelligence 5, so that's d20 plus 6 plus 10. Plus 5. So it's going to take the natural roll with bonuses and only add it to plus 5. So here you got a 13. As you're walking up to her, you got a 13. As she picks you up, how do you want to hop on her back?
Oh, she's just gonna pick me up, then I'm just gonna let her.
As she picks you up, she grabs your shoulder, or under your shoulder, and you get this shock straight through your body, almost like an electrical volt, as you can feel that she is in fact a boss. She's a boss, and she is a very, very important one.
What? Hold on. I can feel she's a boss?
Yes.
Does that mean I'm a dang boss?
No.
But I thought bosses could sense it.
They can. As she tosses you on her back. As you can start to feel yourself actually drifting off to sleep.
Okay.
So, you can choose to like resist going to sleep.
I just want to let it happen.
Okay, so as you do, just let it happen. As you shut your eyes. Cool. Sorry, so Eli appeared in this large area. By the way, Eli, the sand, the dust, whatever, appears to be dark gray, like you can see on the screen.
Okay.
As you can almost feel the names coming to you, as you notice the man walking towards you. This man here, his name is Muldrog, and the giant thing just spinning its way across the ground with its spears pointing in the air, and it's like a giant saw blade going through the air, or sorry, not the air, but on the ground. It's creating a giant dust storm, as this thing's name is Sentiro.
Okay.
And the area that you can feel, you are in a place called the Land of the Giants.
Okay. Howdy.
As you do have this time to chat with players if you like.
Anyone got an opinion on what's going on? Anyone? Anyone at all?
This is like the one segment of the game that nobody decided to explore before. And now, please explore this part of the game. It's really cool.
You remember what I said about storylines?
Mm-hmm.
What'd I say?
No clue.
No matter whether or not you decide to explore them, eventually they will come back.
I'm still going to explore it.
And they will always be much harder than you think.
I'm still going to explore it to an extent. Hello. Like, can we go back in game?
Do you want to cut your time off?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. As you are back.
Hello.
as this large thing is kind of ignoring you almost.
Is he walking towards me?
Yeah. As he is stepping around you.
Okay. Well, I'm just gonna leave him alone.
As he steps by, you can feel the dust cloud just kind of come into your face. Just kind of go in your face.
Mm-hmm.
With each steps he takes, he kicks up so much dirt and sand. As you do
I wanna...
awaken
Oh.
back.
Hello.
As you wake up, you kind of are in a rather different area. Not too different from where you were originally, but different enough to notice.
Am I still on the girl's back?
Yeah, you're still on the lady's back, yes.
What's... Then, what time is it?
Martha says, I don't know.
I just woke up.
I know, you fell asleep.
There was like this giant monster, and there was a giant.
As the man kind of walking on the ground sarcastically chuckles and he says, oh yeah? What'd the giant look like?
Can you show me the picture? Evan, if you still have it up. He was kinda dreary with like chains and a sword. And he was wearing some kind of mask.
As this guy stops and Martha keeps on walking. Anybody else notice that?
I want to look over and notice him.
No. Did anybody else notice that? Like, is anybody else seeing what I'm seeing?
What are you seeing?
Look at
It's a face.
nobody's seeing what I'm seeing right now.
It's a face.
What?
Right? Look right here. Hold on.
Yeah. It's a face. Yeah.
I was so confused. I'm walking
As the guy stops and the lady, she keeps on walking forward and then she just immediately stops and turns around looking at the guy. And you can see his face, not his face, but the look of almost surprise and anticipation and somewhat fear.
He had like these pointy shoes. Can I see the picture one more time?
Like jester shoes?
Let me see the picture one more time. Maybe they was just like curved and pointed up. He was so big and tall.
What else was there?
Show me the other monster real quickly so I can there was like this monster with a bunch of spears and stuff.
Was it digging through the ground as it moved?
Yeah, and there was also purple stuff around.
Okay. What you saw was a place called the Land of the Giants.
Oh.
It's, in a short sense, it's the origin story of our Earth. Why the land, the islands, the sea even looks the way it does.
I see.
And if the giants reawaken, then there's something going on.
Well, this giant was pretty awake and he was walking.
You probably had a glimpse into the past, which means that you're somehow connected to the giants.
I am.
Huh?
I am.
Maybe, somehow.
I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I don't remember much after I collapsed. Actually, I barely remember anything at all. I walked outside and collapsed, and that's all I can remember. I can remember my name, and I remember how to use my.
Actually, Eli, you are able. Actually, Eli, you are really you are able to remember stuff. So this is a thing where you can make up stuff about your past, but again, it has to be consistent and whatnot.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm from Alaska. Yeah.
There's this thing on
Hey, Jasper, you might want to mute your mic.
Yeah, sorry, I didn't. I thought I was muted.
Okay. That's about it. Alright. Y'all want to continue going? Wait, Davin, are you here?
Yeah, I'm here. I was just looking at something. He says, yeah, we were just going into the forest looking for this kid named Stitch. Hey, actually, Martha, have you ever found your daughter yet? Martha looks down sad and she says, no, I haven't.
Oh, who's your daughter?
We never gave her a name. She was taken from us and, well, we assume she's dead, but we're still looking for her.
I'm so sorry to hear that.
That's okay. As she just sigh and they both turn around and start walking. You are still lying on her back right now.
So, where are you from, Martha?
One moment. As she kind of just says, I'm actually not sure. I bumped my head a while ago and I have severe amnesia from the past. So I decided to just, I don't know.
I don't remember much from my stuff. And David, out of character, I'm planning on continuing with the whole I don't remember much because, in my own opinion, it's just easier to play the game like that.
Right.
I prefer it.
Okay. Yeah, no problem, man. Play the game however you want to. Just don't, break too much character or anything like that, and you'll be good.
Yeah, I after I passed out earlier, I could barely remember anything. All I know is I'm from Alaska. My name's Isaac Koska. I'm 22 years old, and I have ice abilities. Or sorry, 21.
Huh. Are you okay with the cold? Because we're gonna be going into the it's gonna be getting really snowy and really cold.
Yeah, I'm okay with
What
the
is your
cold.
constitution? Okay.
Davin, wouldn't I be like really resistant against the cold? Because I would have to if I had ice abilities. It would like wear on my body if I used them at all if I wasn't kindly resistant to the cold.
Not necessarily.
But also, I'm wearing a fur jacket and a hoodie.
See, yes, you would have a higher resistance to the cold, like not super high, but somewhat noticeable. But there are still conditions where you definitely need a jacket.
Okay, I'm wearing one right now.
Right. So, usually cold users, people who use cold abilities, are the ones who's super resistant to the cold.
Yeah,
You're resistant to freezing. Like,
that's great.
and when I say freezing, I literally mean freezing. Like,
Like into a block.
yeah.
Yeah. So, what's the plan when we find this guy?
We're gonna have to try and take him in.
Take him in where?
We're gonna take him to a facility. Classified location.
Okay. So I guess when we find him, then we're gonna have to split ways.
Yeah, most likely.
All right.
As you can see, the area is starting to get a bit more snowy, and you can feel it. It's just a bit chilly outside.
By chance, do one of you have a phone I could borrow?
No. Actually, I do. As the guy stops and he just... What do you need it for?
I'm gonna research my name and see if I can find anything.
Okay.
As I look at my name, what do I see, Devin?
You don't see a lot of records. You do see, missing persons records, but not a whole lot.
Oh, I'm missing. That's fun, I guess. Does it, like, say anything about, like, does it say, like, I'm in the DMI or something?
No.
Okay. Alright. Here you go, man. Here's your phone back.
As it is starting to get a lot more snowy and a lot more chilly, you can kind of feel like it is becoming a bit cold.
Mm-hmm.
As it gets peak darkness.
Well, the girl, she can light up, can't she?
What
Can't the girl light up?
makes you think that?
You said that earlier. You said she lights up the whole area.
One moment. Y'all take the time to chat.
So, What's everyone up to?
Nothing really. I just can't wait to actually participate in a session.
Ask this woman about her child. How long ago did they lose this kid? I swear if it ends up being something along the lines of Rin's mom, I'm a laugh.
You know what?
how-
Just because you said that, I'm not gonna ask another thing about her child.
Eli, I will find where you live just to smack you across the face.
I would like to mention something, Eli.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on 1 second.
Hey, how long has this session been going on for?
I would like to mention, Eli, you hear something off in the distance.
Y'all, I do something. It's like
Everybody freezes and just kind of looks around as it does appear and feel like it's getting closer.
yo,
As the noise stops.
what was that?
As both of them are shaking in fear, and they say, I think it was a Wendigo.
A window. What go?
Wendigo. They're creatures that stem from... It's a long story. We're gonna have to be very careful walking through the woods.
I see. Is there such thing as friendly wendigos?
No, definitely not. They hunt people like us. Especially brutes.
Yo, am I about to get a session?
No.
Oh.
Okay.
You're about to get muted!
Wait, what happened?
I'm kidding with you, Jasper. Jasper, you haven't filled out your stats or anything like that. You're not going to get a session.
I figured I need your help with them because there's two new things. What the heck is intuition and
Pretty self-explanatory.
what the heck is mind? Wouldn't that just be like perception or something?
No. So, okay, this is perfect time to do it. If any new players would like to do it, explain. If not, I will.
I don't know what mind is anyways. I think it has something to do with magic.
I love explaining things.
Explain.
So, mind is basically, it's like a constitution stat, but specifically for your mentality. So it stops you from being driven insane, and can also battle other people's charisma. So if your mind is strong enough, you will tell that someone is lying and possibly why or what they're trying to convince you to do. Yeah. And for intuition, it is very self-explanatory. It's basically, if it's too low, you'll be like if it's a 0, you will have no intuition. If it's a 1, you'll be able to know that an encounter may possibly be coming sometime, inevitably. And if it's high enough,
you're not seeing it.
Not seeing into the future, it's like, I want to say basically common sense.
Okay.
But specifically attuned to when you're being watched or when something is, like, when you get a bad feeling. It also can help you, it's basically like that gut feeling that tells you when something's good, bad, if something, like, you feel like something's gonna happen.
I get it. Yeah.
If you use an overload stat on your perception, intelligence, wisdom, and intuition, you will be able to predict every move that somebody will make. If you don't know what an overload stat is, it's when a stat goes over 20.
Oh. Cool. Hey, Gavin.
Yes.
I'm gonna start filling out my character sheet. Winkety wink, 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 wink.
Have fun. Okay. As Eli, it is starting to get a bit brighter outside. Eli?
Yeah.
Did you hear me?
Yeah. Alright. Starting to get brighter outside?
Yep, I just need to finish up the snow pile.
Okay.
So, does anybody have any thoughts about the game so far? Thoughts,
really
questions,
good.
concerns, criticisms, anything like that?
I do have one thing one concern.
Hmm.
Are you yourself having fun?
Okay, that is so kind of you, Eli. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Yes, Eli, I'm having a lot of fun hosting this.
That's great.
I have a thought.
Thank you so much, Eli. What's up, Lucas?
You have an amazing game. Keep up the good work.
I appreciate that. Thanks. I'll try. No, seriously, thank you guys. It's only the second episode of the game, and I'm already thanking all of you guys for playing. Okay, let's get back into the game. So, as Eli, the cold feeling somewhat goes away. Sorry, it is not that bright outside.
Trying to make me mine.
It's getting a bit brighter, and once more you hear that screaming happen. Sorry, hold on.
Y'all, that doesn't sound too good.
The guy in the front says, yeah, it's a Wendigo. It's probably just trying to find a camp or something to rest at. It's because it's turning morning.
Okay.
You should probably get some sleep.
Yeah, you're probably right. As I fall asleep.
Did you fall asleep?
As I fall asleep.
Cool. So,
Hey, Gavin. Sorry to interrupt, but this is important for me. Would my abilities rely on magic as a Wendigo?
no, actually. That is
Yes!
if you are a warper.
Yeah, I'm not a warper. Okay, so I can put my magic at 0. Thank you.
So, okay, due to sleeping, that will technically be the end of the session, but not end of the recording. We can talk about the game, we can sit here and chat, do whatever we want.
Okay. I think it's really fun.
Huh?
I think it's really fun.
I'm glad you think so, man. I spent quite a bit of time trying to, I guess, find things to make the game a lot more fun. So.
Yeah, David, I can tell by the thousands of notifications I'm getting on Bubble Up.
Oh, that might also be me. Whoops.
No, Lucas, he won't get your notifications.
Oh, cool.
Hey, Davin, does soul pertain to anything with a Wendigo?
Yes. Not your
Oh, but
abilities, but
Devin,
What would that entail, do you think?
it's just for soul attackers, like anything that attacks the soul, really. What's up, love?
I was more so talking about all the times that I just kind of randomly grab your phone and start scrolling through Pinterest and show you like 20,000 different things.
Oh yeah, that's true. But I'm actually looking through Pinterest right now, looking for images.
Oh.
Okay, I got all of my stats filled out, and I'm happy with it.
Okay, so for those of you at home who might be confused about what's going on, I had to remake my game due to me being upset about certain things that are in it, or certain storylines that won't be filled out or be able to be filled out due to circumstances. So I took how long was it, guys? Like a week.
It was about a week.
Like a week off, and I just piled in a bunch of mechanics and stories and combined them all together to make this, and it's called Us the Great Neuron. And now I'm finally hosting it, which is awesome. Okay, Eli, Jasper, sorry. Excuse me. You made your character sheet? I thought you said that you were going to change your picture.
What was you saying?
Well, I didn't understand a word you just said, but I thought you were going to change your picture.
He said your mic cut out. Could you, then he didn't hear what you said.
Oh.
I speak fluent robot.
Okay. I thought you said you were going to change your picture, Jasper.
Yeah, I changed my mind. That's why I deleted it.
Okay. And your class?
My stupid internet.
Again, for those of y'all at home, players can be creatures now, and they'll have their own stories and ways of doing things. I have an entirely new sheet for it.
Uh-huh.
Yep. I'm gonna recolor your sheet.
Can you... Yeah, that's what I was about to ask you to do. Can you set that to white, please?
What do you want the text to be? White?
White, yeah.
Okay.
There we go.
Cool.
So how's everybody's day?
Pretty good.
Yeah, pretty good.
Jasper?
You want to know if I'm hosting Enchanted Forest?
I was gonna ask how your day was.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you're the only person who didn't answer.
What about your day? How has your day been today, on this fine afternoon?
Pretty good.
Jasper, your Wendigo is 254. And I know exactly why.
Why?
Wendigos get stronger with age.
Oh, really? Here, let me set that age up a little.
I'm not
know that.
I'm not gonna let you get any stronger.
Just spammed a bunch of random numbers on that with the whole 6'5" and 8'4", I think it was, on hind legs. That's just random number spamming.
Right. So why is your Wendigo 254?
Because they're skinny. Oh, no, I thought you were talking about, like, wait. No reason exactly. I just typed on my keyboard 254 while trying to think of an age, and I thought, yeah, that's a good age.
Nice. I'll allow
Button
it.
mash to keep the first 3 numbers.
I'll allow it.
Yes, thank you. I thought Wendigos got stronger through everyone they eat because they get like bigger
They
everyone
will.
they eat, so their hunger will never be satisfied.
They will. But they also get stronger with age. Oh, ow.
Well, good thing I'm a brute.
So what's everybody up to right now? Other
I-
I'm shooting cultist.
What?
I'm shooting
Huh?
cultist.
Hey,
Oh,
Davin, are we
okay.
still recording?
Yeah.
Cool. Cool.
Like I said, it's the end of the session, not the end of the video. I'll end the video in a bit.
Okay. So they just
Hey,
get like
Davin.
behind the scenes.
Yeah.
Davin.
Yeah.
Okay, you're gonna get another nickel here, but is there gonna be any sessions after this?
I would assume that you're asking because you want to host the Enchanted Forest.
No, I'm assuming. You should assume that I'm asking because I want to play us.
Who all is in the chat?
I am, so's Jasper, and so's Eli, that's it. And you.
Then you're gonna get a session, Jasper. If Morgan was in the chat, I would give her a session before you, but you're here.
Morgan, it's past 5, so she had to leave, eat dinner, and then go.
You probably shouldn't have finished that
karate.
sentence. That's
Thank
her
you.
own
Thank you,
personal
Davin.
business.
You're amazing. You are spectacular.
That's her own personal business, Lucas.
Sorry.
Yeah, Lucas.
Hey, Jasper.
Hello.
I don't need a backseat scolder.
Is that what them are called?
What?
Is that what them are called?
What?
The people who stand in the back, like people who will
Yeah.
scold somebody
Yeah,
while
look
you're
this.
there.
Yeah. No, I call it a backseat scolder. It's just
I didn't
annoying.
know what it was called.
I call it that. I don't know what else it's called.
It's also known as a peanut gallery. Don't ask me why, I don't know.
Oh, yeah, it is. Are those scars? What the heck? No, they're not.
Well, look. One's on the lines on the chest.
Hmm?
The lines on the chest.
Mm-mm. No, I was talking about, there's something on my arm, and I thought there were scars. Alright, well, I guess that's enough of the behind the scenes. I'm gonna end the video now.